Mr. Yuan Bingzhong, Vice President of Xinhua News Agency, my dear friends from the media, dear colleagues from Diplomatic Corps, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is another Chinese traditional festival. We call it Lantern Festival. It is the first full moon of the Chinese lunar year, symbolizing family reunion, common prosperity, and collective future. So on behalf of the Chinese Embassy in Kenya, I'd like to extend to all my friends a New Year greetings and best wishes. I'd like to express my sincere thanks to Mrs. Bangra and all distinguished guests for attending this event. I'd also like to welcome my good friend, the Vice President, Mr. Yuan Bingzhong, to return to Kenya. Mr. Yuan has served as Director of Xinhua News Agency, Africa Regional Bureau in Nairobi for 3 years from 2013 to 2016 and has made remarkable contributions to China-Africa and China-Kenya cooperation. I believe it will be an impressive journey for you to revisit Kenya and witness the vitality of this country, and as well as the fruit of China-Kenya cooperation. Welcome back. Today, we co-host with Xinhua News Agency the news photo exhibition. You see the theme, Lens of Xinhua, Images of the Century, to reflect on the history of China's development, well as a wider implication to the future of the world. Over the past 75 years, since the founding of People's Republic of China, China has achieved remarkable development accomplishments that have captured the attention of the world. This journey represents not only a magnificent chapter of China's progress, but also grand social practice in human history. We are delighted that Xinhua's journalists have recorded these invaluable moments through their lenses. Today, we will see over 100 photographs which are arranged along the thread of the world, the people, and the country, and structured around 6 themes, including prosperity for all, lucid waters and lush mountains, China's grace and glory, capturing the essence of China's 75-year development. The images epitomize the path of Chinese modernization, resonate with Global South's shared aspiration for sustainable development and better livelihood, and in particular, align closely with the UN 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. China has a time-honored adage, take history as a mirror, and one can understand the rise and fall of dynasties. Both China's own history and that of the world demonstrate that cooperation for shared development and community with shared future for a shared future are irreversible trend of our time, while isolationism and closed-door policies are destined to fail. The world is confronting with 4 major deficits: the deficits of peace, development, security, and governance. The world is confronting, and while a few countries are trying decoupling and industrial chain disruptions, flouting multilateral rules, and reversing globalization, China has consistently championed the vision of a community with shared future for mankind, upheld the principles of equality, mutual trust, and win-win cooperation, advocated true multilateralism, and firmly defended the international system centered on the United Nations. We mean what we say, and we honor our commitments. In September 2024, President Xi Jinping announced the 10 partnership actions at the Beijing Summit of Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. And in November that year, President Xi outlined China's 8 major initiatives to support global government at the G20 summit. As President Xi stated, China can only do well when the world is doing well. When China does well, the world will get even better. We firmly believe that genuine progress of the international community is never a zero-sum game for survival, but a journey of solidarity and shared endeavor. China and Africa are home to 2.8 billion people. China-Africa cooperation is a vital part of Global South cooperation. Standing at this historic juncture, we, as members of the developing world, are all pondering 3 fundamental questions. For what do China and Africa develop? On what do we develop, and how do we develop? As we explore the photographs exhibited today, let's seek answers from China's development trajectory, draw wisdom from the enduring friendship between China and Africa, and forge confidence through our cooperation blueprint. We will remain steadfast in mutual respect and equality, support each other in pursuing development paths suited to respective national conditions, and jointly advance an equal and orderly multipolar world and universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization. The future of our world must not be defined by any single power, but co-authored by all nations and peoples. My dear friends, in conclusion, I sincerely wish this exhibition great success and wish everyone a happy and healthy Lantern Festival. Later on, my colleagues will serve special traditional Chinese delicacies and hope you will enjoy. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Mr. Yuan Bingzhong, Vice President of Xinhua News Agency, to deliver his remarks.
Director General Bangura, Excellency Ambassador Guo, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good afternoon. It is a great honor to welcome you to the opening of Lens of Xinhua, Images of the Century, news photo exhibition of Xinhua News Agency. This exhibition is a vivid and compelling showcase of China's remarkable journey in sustainable development since the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. On behalf of Xinhua News Agency, I extend my warmest welcome and heartfelt appreciation to each of you for joining us on this special occasion. This exhibition is more than a collection of photographs. It is a powerful reflection of history told through the lens of Xinhua photographers. They witnessed, experienced, and captured the defining, the unforgettable moment of China's progress. Beyond documenting the past, these images also inspire us to look toward the future. As the world continues to evolve, so does our responsibility to foster understanding and cooperation across nations in the world. With this in mind, Xinhua remains steadfast in its mission as an international news agency. We will continue to strengthen our partnership with the United Nations and African countries, particularly in the spirit of Global South Media Cooperation. From 2013 and 2016, I had the privilege of serving as the Director General of Xinhua Africa Regional Bureau. During that time, I witnessed the flourishing cooperation and deep bonds between China and Africa between China and Kenya. This experience reinforced my belief in the power of storytelling to bridge cultures, foster mutual understanding, and nurture lasting friendship. Xinhua is committed to documenting China's development while also sharing the inspiring stories of Africa's progress and the enduring China-Africa friendship. A good example is the Mombasa-Nairobi Railway, a flagship project of the Belt and Road Initiative, which has brought significant benefits to local communities and Kenya's economic growth. As President Ruto said, the more we connect, the more we associate, the more we share. We look forward to working alongside with distinguished journalists and media representatives here today to bring these stories to audiences around the world. Our cooperation does not stop here. We hope to deepen our exchanges with all of you and together contribute to the realization of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the vision of building a community with a shared future for mankind. Today also marks the Lantern Festival, as Ambassador Guo just mentioned. It means the closing of the Chinese New Year celebrations. In December 2024, the Chinese New Year was officially recognized as part of UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The values it embodies, reunion, harmony, and inclusivity, are widely embraced not only in China, Kenya, and UN institutions, but also around the world, demonstrating its profound cultural significance. This year, according to the Chinese zodiac, is the year of the snake, a symbol of wisdom, resilience, and renewal. As we embrace the year ahead with hope and determination, let us join hands to create a brighter future for all of us, all over the world. Now it is my great pleasure to officially declare the opening of the Lens of Xinhua Images of a Century news photo exhibition of Xinhua News Agency. Please enjoy the exhibition. Thank you. Thank you very much. Asante sana.